Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, on November 22nd, 1963, at precisely 12:30 p.m., America was shocked when our beloved President, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, was shot twice and passed away from his wounds. President Kennedy was enjoying a motorcade with Texas Governor John Connally when the attack occurred. In this sniper-style assassination, Kennedy was shot twice, once in the head and once in the neck. Governor Connally was shot once in the upper right quadrant of his back. Ballistics has determined that these shots came from a 6.5 x 52 mm Italian Carcano M91-38 bolt-action rifle. They have also determined that the bullets had an initial velocity of 661 meters per second when they left the rifle. Up next, our expert theorist, Kate Mall, will be talking about the theory in which we believe this attack occurred.
This Senate committee has deduced that the single-shooter theory is the most plausible explanation for JFK's death, due to this mathematical support. If suspect Lee Harvey Oswald was aiming at the top of JFK's head, the spot that the bullet hit JFK's neck is plausible due to the gravitational drop of the bullet. Up next is physicist Liam Young calculating the drop of the bullet from the window to the car.
To calculate the drop of the bullet from the window to the car, you must first use the horizontal velocity equation, which is velocity equals the change in position over the change in time, to find the time it takes for the bullet to reach the car. Then use that time, which if you plug through all the numbers is approximately 0.12 seconds. You use that time and you plug it into the YF equation, which you use a final Y position of 0 and an initial Y position of 24, and then as well as the 0.12 second time and a initial velocity of 0 and an acceleration due to gravity of -10. So then if you plug through all the numbers, you end up with a final Y change of 0.07 meters. Using the numbers you came up with in the previous equation and these two equations, you can find the change in vertical position due to the movement of the car. By looking at this diagram and the previous numbers, you get the change of 0.19 meters.
The drop of the bullet from the sight to the rifle can be calculated using the following equations, YF and sine. The shooter thought that the car was 100 meters away, and so he used the YF and sine equations to calculate in this diagram to calculate the initial velocity of 1.08 meters per second, and then he used that in the sine equation to find the angle of 0.094. The car was actually 81 meters away, so we had to calculate this new velocity by using the same equations but the numbers down in this blue diagram, and we found the velocity in this equation and then plugged that in, and we got a drop of 0.57 meters.
By adding the drop due to gravity, the drop from the window to the car, and the drop from the bullet sight to the rifle, it can be seen that the total drop is equal to the distance from the top of JFK's head to where he was hit. Because Oswald was an ex-Marine, he would know that there would be drops due to gravity, and therefore he aimed slightly above where he wanted to hit.
Due to the angle at which the bullet was impacted and where it hit JFK, the single-shooter theory is credible because the bullet traveled through JFK and the chair to hit the governor as well.
The data stated here today supports the single-shooter theory. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, on behalf of my committee, I would like to thank you for the time we have taken.